Hey, welcome back to Beancast. Oh, hey, welcome back to Beancast number. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Um, Today we're just gonna be discussing what I think about Kyle Allen, and then well, I don't know. We're just gonna be talking about stuff again, mainly Kyle. So, as you should probably know, the Redskins very recently. I'm not wearing my Redskins shirt today, so I mean it's different. But they very recently actually traded a 5th round pick for Kyle Allen, which really I think settles it that they're not getting um Tua in the they're not using their 2nd pick overall to get Tua, which is kind of reassuring because that basically just says Chase Young, Chase Young, Chase Young. Also, they're not gonna keep Trent Williams, like I said in 2 Beancasts ago. They're actually trading him. I'm still holding out a little hope though. Little hope that maybe things just randomly turn around and we can all he can come back. And we all know that's not gonna happen. But anyways, come on. I think I saw a bunch of Panthers fans. They're happy that we took him because they signed some XFL quarterback and they released Cam Newton. So now they're like, oh yeah, we've got Teddy Bridgewater and this XFL quarterback for the future. I'm like, no. We got Kyle Allen, who I think was probably. I think Teddy Bridgewater is better than him, though. But I think Kyle Allen is better than Cam Newton. Because they're like, I hope he doesn't. I hope they don't get Cam Newton. I hope that. Oh, we got Kyle Allen. I think that he'll be a good backup or maybe a starter. It doesn't really matter. I think. If I'm gonna be honest, I think they should keep him as a backup, and then maybe they also Colt McCoy signed with the Giants, which I always liked him. I think he was never good, and I'm kind of glad they got rid of him. So now there's no chance of him starting any games unless he gets traded or something. But I'm also kind of sad because last year or the year before that, I guess he played in a lot of the games, and the year before that, and then in this year. He did start against the Patriots, and we were the first team to ever have a lead against the Patriots, which I guess wasn't his fault because, it was a run, 65-yard run by Steven Sims. But I think Kyle Allen is going to be if he stays with the Redskins, I think that he is going to be very, very useful. Now, I also live in North Carolina, so I kind of have to talk about the Panthers. And just very briefly. I'm just being Panthers fan. I think they're going in the right direction too. I think both my teams are going in the right direction. I think the Panthers, they might be able to beat the Saints next year, which never happens. I definitely think the Redskins will at least go 4-2 in their division next year. I'm calling it right now, right here, right now. They're going 4-2 at least in their division next year. And if you really want to get specific, I think twice they beat the Giants, and the other 2 teams they beat once. But what I really hope happens is 6-0. I hope 16-0 every single year. It never happens, does it? It never happens. Shut up, man. No one loves you. Anyways, yeah, there's not really much. I mean, they're getting rid of Quentin Dunbar too. They signed. I can't remember his name. I don't have it right in front of me. I'm sounding but the cornerback that they traded to Kansas City for Alex Smith, who actually had a few interceptions in the Super Bowl. We got him back, which is good. But I think that needs to happen. I think they need to trade Trent Williams, if they're going to, for some sort of wide receiver. And I think they need to go for wide receivers in the draft too. They need to give as many options as possible because we've got a really good running back situation right now, I think. And I think our defense is pretty good. We need to have a wide receiving core. Amazing. Because we got Terry McLaurin and we got Steven Sims, but we need more. We need to have more than just 2 targets. We need to have so many targets. I know Paul Richardson was. I thought he was okay until they got rid of him, and now he's not out there. Um, yeah. But I'm also thinking, would it be a good idea for them? No, never mind. Just wondering, like, if we should, like, I don't know. It's a bad idea, but I was thinking somehow we could trade to get the first round pick from the Bengals, like using Trent Williams and like I think we can still trade with Quentin Dunbar and Trent Williams, so we could have the first two picks. So then we could stack, but that'd be a dream scenario. I think an even better dream scenario is if they just every single team just decided we're gonna give you all of our picks for nothing. I just found it weird that teams will trade for picks in the future. Like teams are trading for picks next year. Or last year teams were trading for picks. This year it was like, oh yeah, fourth round pick in the 2020 draft. It's gonna be really weird, the draft, without any fans. I mean, things are already really weird because of beer virus. I mean, still, it's gonna be weird because instead of like cheering like yeah, it's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be like a 50-second pick in the NFL in the 2020 NFL draft. The Washington Redskins select Steve Verona. I don't know. And then there's gonna be no cheering. It's gonna be quietly. Probably gonna show like his family like yeah, freaking jumping up and down yeah. Or either it's gonna be like the whole Redskins because Dwayne Haskins last year he was not impressed. He got passed up by the Giants and he was like, "Are you kidding me? Really?" But then he got picked up by the Redskins. He's like, "Whatever." He kind of like put on his hat and just walked up. But I do not think that the Giants are in the right direction. I think they're going like we're going. I think the Cowboys. I think they're kind of slightly going down. The Eagles have always been like okay. So I think with like the Cowboys slightly going down, we're going up. The Giants going off a cliff. The Eagles. I think that we've got a chance to get into the playoffs next year. I'm telling you, if we go 4-2, I mean Carson Wentz, it's garbage. Any person with the name Carson is automatically not athletic. Take it from me. My name's Carson. I'm not athletic, but I play sports. Don't ask me why. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I might play some more underhand later. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. If you're only here for my podcast, why not check out different things? I'm probably gonna start doing my podcast landscape. Just because I want to. And you can't do anything about it unless you're my manager, who's doing nothing. He hasn't given me a single idea since back when I was on Clash of Clans. I don't even have that app anymore. He's probably gonna get fired because I'm giving him right now 20% of the $0 I make. Think about that. That's a lot of money. That's like $0, and I can't afford to keep on losing that much money. So unless he steps up the game, give me some ideas. He's out. And if he doesn't have any ideas, that's why you're fired. Okay? I was even gonna make a contract for you, like officially. Not officially, but like have to write it down on a piece of paper. But I would have to rip up that. Okay? Because if you don't give me any more ideas, you're out. You're done. You're finished. You don't even watch my videos. I know they're garbage. But if you're part of this organization, this two-man organization, you gotta pull your part. I mean, look, my last video only got 1 view, and it was me watching it. That was the view. Okay? So look, that means that you're not watching them. I mean, 1 view, that's terrible for me. I mean, my channel's going. I'm making less than 100 views per month. You know how garbage that is? I mean, my only hope is that somehow when I move to my new house, which I'm moving, by the way, I'm going to make a video about that. Do y'all want a house tour? I don't know. My only chance is that I can somehow find a way to record on my Switch, and I can play so many games on there. It's insane. Okay? So, I'll see you guys. Hopefully in the next Beancast. You better watch it. You better watch the rest of them. You better watch everything. You better subscribe. Okay? You better go ahead and like it. You better.